Star-studded, hottest ticket in town? What's going on there? You've heard all the cliches before, but as entertainment reporter Steve Kometko shows us, in Hollywood last night, all the cliches fit.
Thrill of a lifetime. Fabulous. Thrill of 100 lifetimes. It was the best.
Even the stars were starstruck last night, and who could blame them if they were a little bit proud of themselves, too, after raising nearly $4 million for AIDS Project Los Angeles. It was the 6th Commitment to Life Gala this year, honoring Barbra Streisand and entertainment mogul David Geffen. Not only was it the hottest ticket in town, it was an important cause embraced by a diverse group of celebrities. Why was it important for you to be here tonight?
Well, it's always important to go anywhere you can to make people feel better and when there's a great need.
Here we have AIDS, a killer, and which is not, doesn't discriminate. I think AIDS is something that threatens our society, it threatens our world.
I lost one of my editors this past week to AIDS who worked on League of Their Own. There was a service for him Sunday.
As a gay man, I've come a long way to be here tonight.
That's a cute part.
You're never alone, you're never disconnected. You're home with your own when company's expected.
The extravaganza was wrapped in music, highlighted by a medley of songs from West Side Story.
Feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. Now it begins, now we start,
Because she so rarely performs publicly, it's always a big event when Barbra Streisand comes out to play. But on this night, what she had to say had even greater impact than what she had to sing.
I will never forgive my fellow actor, Ronald Reagan, for the genocidal denial of the illness's existence. Or for his refusal to even utter the word AIDS for 7 years, and for blocking adequate funding for research and education, which could have saved hundreds of thousands of lives.
And when she finished speaking, Streisand sang again, with passion, with power, and a voice, to steal a phrase, like butter. From Hollywood, I'm Steve Kometko, CBS This Morning.
Hold my hand, and I'll take you there. Hold my hand, 'cause we're halfway there.
So how do you make $4 million in one night?
Bit by bit.
Eliza Minnelli and Shirley MacLaine were in the crowd at the amphitheater in Universal City last night. The benefit show was called Commitment to Life.
Entertainment executive David Geffen and singer Barbra Streisand were honored for their efforts to help. More public commitment is needed to fight AIDS, says singer Billy Joel. And Geffen says greater tolerance for homosexuals helped him come out.
I'm very proud to have been part of the first class of gay American men and women ever to exist. Please continue to love and respect yourselves and each other. AIDS makes your responsibility more urgent to be positive about our lifestyles and nurture and protect young gays who look up to us for hope, that they too can lead a life uninhibited by fear and guilt and shame.
The AIDS issue is the most critical issue I think we face, even more than deficits and economics. This is a plague that's upon us, and it's taking all our young people. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Barbra Streisand also performed the show's grand finale, the song Somewhere.
State. Here are the arguments in Barbra Streisand versus Colorado.
There are plenty of us who love the mountains and rivers of that truly beautiful state, but we must now say clearly that the moral climate there is no longer acceptable.
This was the speech that started it all, a post-performance plea from Barbra Streisand at an AIDS benefit urging fellow entertainers to condemn Colorado for a recently passed amendment she called anti-gay.
If we are asked to, we must refuse to play where they discriminate.
The speech was seen as a battle cry to boycott Colorado, a challenge quickly picked up on by organizations, other cities, and even some of the state's own citizens.
We're encouraging everyone outside of the state of Colorado to stay away from the state of Colorado. This state has written discrimination and hate into its constitution.
The new amendment forbids the state's government from banning discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation. Though passed statewide, residents in cities like Aspen, long a playground for the rich and famous, voted against the amendment. At a press conference last week, Aspen resident Chris Everett spoke out against boycotting that city and read a statement from Streisand clarifying her earlier remarks.
I have not called for a boycott, but I believe that one should speak out when the civil rights of any group, whether based on gender, religion, race, or lifestyle, are being threatened.